Hello, welcome to Strong Women in the Bible, Day 18. We have been focusing on 9 women strong women in the Bible, and today we begin with Rahab. You will enjoy Rahab. I have downloaded our devotional with the XODO app, XODO, and I'm able to open it and use text boxes, and so I can write on it if I want, and I'll just show you what it looks like. So, Rahab. Before the spies went to sleep that night, Rahab went up on the roof to talk with them. "I know the Lord has given you this land," she told them. "We are all afraid of you. Everyone in the land is living in terror, for we have heard how the Lord made a dry path for you through the Red Sea when you left Egypt. And we know what you did to Sihon and Og, the 2 Amorite kings east of the Jordan River, whose people you completely destroyed. No wonder our hearts have melted in fear. No one has the courage to fight after hearing such things. For the Lord your God is the supreme God of the heavens above and the earth below." And this is from Joshua 2, verses 8 to 11. So we are looking today at another awesome strong woman from the Bible, and her name is Rahab. Rahab is a woman that was fearless and full of faith. She was not an Israelite, and she lived in Jericho. She was also known to be a prostitute. We can learn a lot from Rahab. We are not told what circumstances led her to a life of being a prostitute, but we are told of her bold faith in the God of Israel. She had heard the stories of how God had saved the Israelites from Egypt and Pharaoh's army by parting the Red Sea. Rahab totally believed in the one true God, but her city did not, even though they knew these same stories and were afraid. We will be spending a few days learning from Rahab, but for today we will focus on Joshua 2, verses 8 to 11. We read that after spending 40 years wandering the desert, Israel was ready to enter the Promised Land. The first city that they had to conquer was Jericho. Joshua sent 2 spies to check out the city, and they had to hide from the king in Rahab's house that was in the city wall. Rahab boldly told the spies that the Lord their God had given Jericho into their hands. Take note of verse 11, where Rahab confesses and surrenders herself to God's mercy. She says, "For the Lord your God, He is God in heaven above and on the earth beneath." Today, consider these few verses about Rahab. What can we learn from her? Well, we know that she was a prostitute, but we can't imagine what circumstances led her to that way of life. So did she feel worthless or condemned? The one thing about Rahab that shines brightly to me like a neon sign is how perceptive she was. Rahab would have been considered an outcast due to her profession, yet she clearly saw that the God of the Israelites is the one true God. There was no other person from Jericho that comprehended this truth. All who lived in Jericho were afraid of the Israelites. They had all heard of what God had done for them, but yet they still did not believe. It was Rahab's bold and fearless faith that saved her and her family. Do you have fearless and bold faith in God? What is God saying to you through these verses? Write out your prayer request. What are you grateful for today? Count your blessings. Record your answers on the following page, and join me tomorrow when we learn more from this courageous woman. And this is what our prayer page looks like, our prayer journal. There is room for the date, and you can write out the scripture verse if you want. You can write it out there. You can write what you're grateful for here. So I am grateful for you, friends, that I have been praying for a long time. And you can change the colour, and that's that. Now, one of the things I love to do for prayer requests is you can add images. So you tap on the box, and then these links come up. tap on image, you can go to your photo library, and let me see, albums. Oh yeah, there's my wee sis. So you tap on it and you can shrink it. You can pop it in there, and then you can tap again and you get a text box, and then you can write your prayer out. Just write blessings for now. And done. And then there's space for you to write your scripture verse, and then here's a box to help you think through it. So that is our devotional on Ruth, and I hope it blesses you, or on Rahab, and I hope it really blesses you. Bye.